You know what I'm gonna do? I need some. Okay, we're good. We are live. For those of you that celebrate the 4th of July, happy 4th of July. For those of you that are like, no, I don't celebrate the 4th of July, I'm on Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth 365. Happy Wednesday, no, Thursday, y'all. If you are off work, yay. I actually keep some notes here for our practical moment, and I love it. My name is Montina. And if a sister friend sent you this link to this live, they love you, girl. Oh, yeah, the link to the live, they love you. I created this daily inspirational support call that I heard one of my sister friends talking about to another sister friend yesterday, and it made me feel so good. She was like, yeah, it's a daily dose of inspiration for women that want to be married, that are married, single women, anyone in relationships. So it really is. We have enough people out there just dogging us out about relationships and marriage and the hard things in life. And you got to choose your heart. Okay, that's what most people don't realize. And I decided to be very consistent in doing this, even though it is a holiday, because I'm up, I'm moving. My husband's outside doing things. We got some friends of his coming in, and I'm like, why not? I'm up anyway. So, again, I created this because I realized that married women, we typically have choices for people to pray for us. Girl, I'm going to pray for you. Sis, I ain't trying to be funny, but I can pray for myself. I can pray for myself. So I really, really appreciate when people are like, oh, I'm going to pray for you, but I can pray for myself. So I wanted something more than a support call. I wanted a call where it was very practical. You know, women always talk about marriage is hard. Well, what part of marriage is hard? Because they're not telling us what part of marriage is hard. They have support groups for those that are divorced, Alcoholics Anonymous. They have a love addicts and sex addict support groups. So why not a space and a place for married women that want to get and stay married? Okay. All right. 80% of the time, marriage is amazing. Then there's that 20% you're like, menopause, menopause. And that's the part that gets to be just a little challenging. But if you take that out of 30 days in a month, that's 24 days that you're just like, whoa, 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 whoa. 6 days, you're like, breathe. Okay. Tony Braxton has a song talking about just breathe. Okay. Just breathe, sis. And there are just times in our lives when things are challenging for us. We don't know when the challenges are going to come. That's a hey, Bridget. That's the thing about life is we just don't know when the challenges are going to come. You don't know if you are in the valley, going in the valley, up the valley, peering over the valley. I don't know, sis, but we are going to be proactive because we want our relationships to succeed. We want to win. And we're going to be preventative. We're going to take our vitamins, get our insurance. We have insurance in case we need it. Okay. So this is our in case we need it. Okay. All right. And then, I have my notes here. Quick devotion today, Battlefield of the Mind. And for those of you coming to the replay, I appreciate it, girl. I know you slept in, and that's a good thing. Listen, I'm going to go to Pilates here. I slept in a little bit, an extra hour before the hubby woke me up, okay? But that's all right. Y'all always be willing. Always be willing, sis. Always be willing, okay? All right. So take one day at a time. So do not worry or be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will have worries and anxieties of its own. Sufficient for each day is its own trouble. Okay, sufficient. Joyce says, I like to describe worry or anxiety as spending today trying to figure out tomorrow. Let's learn to use the time God has given to us for what He intended. Life is to be lived here and now. Remember Luther Vandross, he has a song, Here and Now. Whew, I got my morning voice on. Sadly, very few people know how to live each day to the fullest. But you can be one of them, sis. Okay? Don't spend today worrying about tomorrow. You have enough things going on today. Okay, my husband just I was like, this person's coming, this person's coming, because today's 4th of July. He's because he got all his food out. I said, why are you cooking all this food? He said, well, so don't spend today worrying about tomorrow. You have enough things going on today. It needs all your attention. God's grace is on you to handle whatever you need for today. But tomorrow's grace will not come until tomorrow comes. So don't waste today. Tomorrow's grace is for tomorrow. Today's grace is for today, and his grace is sufficient. So everything you need to succeed for today is already here. It's yours, okay? It is yours. And it is. I know you're like, Martina, you just be so happy. I'm telling you, when you really get this at the core belief that, y'all, God got us, everything works together for your good. There's no weapon formed against you shall prosper. That's why you have to start memorizing these scriptures and really get them ingrained. Because once you realize that, you're like, what? Who you the enemy trying to mess with me? And you actually start to get angry and offended that the devil thinks he can have a foothold on your life. Like me, I'm like, oh, you playing with me? My house, my husband? Oh, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that over here. Okay. Happy fourth. Good morning. Our enemy Satan attempts to defeat us with strategy and deceit through well-laid plans and deliberate deception. It is deliberate. It's like he literally has a plan for your life, literally, no matter what situation you're in, because that plan, it extends to our kids, our grandkids, our spouses, our relationships. He has a plan. So we have to be proactive, we have to be preventative, and we have to have a plan in place too. Now, with that, we know that our power comes from reading and having the word of God and memorizing scriptures. Really try to say things over and over and over. Don't worry about tomorrow. Pray. My son, it's so funny. He's been calling me a lot lately, and he mentioned something yesterday. He called me kind of later. I was at CVS getting some water, and he presented something to me, and I was like, "Wait a minute, you're not about to have me worry over something." I said, "This ain't for me, especially now at the end of the day." He's like, "No, I'm not trying to make you worry." I said, "I'm not. I'm worried." And he always laughs because I'm gonna give you the word. I'm gonna give it to you, certain type of way. This is what it is. So remember, the power comes from you memorize some things, even if they're short things, even if they're your favorite song, and put them on something you can move to, dance to that might remind you of happiness and home. And Stephanie Mills has a good song out there like that. The purpose of marriage is to give yourself fully to another and in the process become your best self. That is the purpose. Some people love being married, some people don't, but that's the purpose. If you get married, that's the purpose. Learn the purpose of marriage and what you're walking in. The next thing, of course, is our praise to God, just thanking God for every day and being appreciative for our lives, our relationships, our day, and then the worship that comes along with that. Worship that comes along with. Sometimes we need that instrumental music and journaling and writing. Then, of course, prayer. We have to bind up demonic spirits and we have to release the fruits of the spirit. If there's things in your life going on, pray. Pray. Pray before you say. Pray before you say. The next thing is we have to meditate. We have to listen. There's some specific things I've been hearing from God. I'm a dreamer. I dream things, I hear things, I see things. Okay, and then I spook you all out. But even this morning, I went to the restroom, was getting back in the bed, and I saw something, and it actually, I know something is scaring me that is not of God. And I know if it's not, of course, I realize my angels are protecting me. But I was like, oh, wait, no. And sometime in your peripheral, just start paying attention to the spirit realm. There is a real spirit realm around us. Pay attention. The next thing is, again, we got our prayer, we got to meditate, we need to listen. We need to listen. Silence yourself and listen. Listen and listen. The last thing, making it practical. One of my favorite parts of this, know where your support is. So yesterday, hey y'all, good morning and welcome. Yesterday, I Chicago Step. I love Chicago Step and it's so fun. And my one of my instructors, my favorite instructor. Well, I have a male and female, but my female instructor, she's just amazing. She is amazing. She's amazing. And when you Chicago Step, you have a partner, but it's a lead. The lead could be male or female. And my lead yesterday was female Louisa, and she's just so supportive, but I noticed like our whole group is supportive. We cheer each other on. And at the end, we kind of stand around and we're talking. And I'm actually going into politics next year. I'm running in politics. So I was saying, and then, when we call him a coach, he's like, oh, we got you. The Chicago Separate Community got you. We got support. Everyone's like, yeah, they cheer me on. Now, mind you, I'm not running. The seat would actually open up 2025 and I would sit in 2026. So I'm actually planning now a year and a half in advance. This is how far in advance I'm planning. But it made me feel so good. And I thought, who's supporting you? Who's your sister spot in your marriage? She's like, yeah, sis, you got this. Now, I'll tell you, I am. You come to me and be like, girl, my husband crazy. I'm having marital problems. He did this and this. who I'm gonna say, girl, they all crazy. Y'all know I do. If you know me in real life, I'm like, they're all like that. Like they're all the same. And most of the time, my friend will laugh and say, "Girl," and I'm like, "Girl, get your therapist. Have you done the work? Have you done this?" And I'm sorry, but I know it's a lot of work. I know we do most of the work. But sis, when he see you doing that work, typically, especially, your man likes you to look a certain way. He wants you to be peaceful and he wants pleasure and paradise. And some of you all can't walk in that peace because you got so much going on or you're trying to do so much. Okay. Let him do him and let God be God. Let God be God. That support is necessary though. So I'm cheering for you. I told you about a book, The Art of War. Your angels are cheering for you. If there are people around you that are not supportive of what you have going on, then, limit your conversation. The next thing is you do have those of us cheering for your success. There are going to be them challenging times. Okay. It just is what it is. And the last thing here is I want to leave us with, well, not last, I got other things to talk about. And I got a little agenda. But I saw this quote on LinkedIn that I wanted to share. Marriage is hard. Divorce is hard. Being single is hard. Choose your hard. Well, Montina, I'm happy being single. I'm happy for you. But at the end of the day, I can truthfully say that I really do enjoy being married. Some of us do. Obesity is hard. Being fit is hard. Choose your hard. If you notice, I kind of get up. Now, today my hair done. I got my hair done yesterday. But I have all black. I always wear to the gym. I just wear all black. I get up in the mornings. My husband, most of the time tank tops, all black pants. Like even when I have one now. Let me see, y'all see the dishwasher behind me. See, I just wear all black. It's so easy to put my bra on, put my sports bra on, put my clothes on, and get out that door. Because most of the time, when it's 5 o'clock in the morning, you rushing out anyway. Choose your heart. When I'm doing Pilates, I'm like, this is hard. And then I look over and see a 70-something-year-old woman doing it too. I'm not about to let her outdo me, period. Okay. And she doesn't do the modifications. There are people in my class in their 60s that look freaking amazing. They took care of their bodies their whole lives. Okay. Choose your heart, sis. Being in debt is hard. Being financially disciplined is hard. Choose your heart. Communication is hard. Not communicating is hard. Choose your heart. Life will never be easy because we have a real enemy out to get us. But that's okay because we proactive and preventative over here. Okay. We are going to have amazing marriages. But life will never be easy. It will always be hard. But we can choose our heart. So pick wisely. It's a choice. Now I don't always like to say choose the poison, pick your poison, but pick your pleasure. Pick it. Pick which one, but pick it. I've owned a business for the last 10 years, full time in business, not making a little bit of money. I had a 6-figure payroll. I'm going to tell you something. I have an entrepreneur I'm working with through one of my entrepreneurial centers. And, she's kind of on the fence. Like, I don't know if I want to keep this location. I don't know. And I was like, next time we meet, pick one. You either stay in or you're not. Like, we have to start making some firm decisions. You either stay in or you're not. You either in your marriage or you're not. Dive in and swim, girl. We in the ocean. We swimming together. Okay. All right. So here, remember, you need hobbies. You need hobbies. Hobbies make you happy. I have a whole list. I don't have my other notebook. I have a whole list of hobbies. Start writing. Put them in a book. Get your little notebook from the Dollar Tree and write things down. What do you love doing? What excites you? What do you do? What show excites you where you could pop your popcorn? Once in a blue moon, I like to eat some potato chips and some sour cream dip, and I enjoy it. Okay, no guilt here because I'm going to the gym. Find hobbies. Learn how to sew. Learn how to knit. That's what our grandmas did. Okay, my grandma didn't, but across the street, the lady that used to watch me, she used to knit, and I could do like 2 stitches. But I thought even recently, my daughter used to sew. My husband can sew. Now he done sew for like one day I came in, he had the sewing machine out, and he was doing something on our gazebo outside. But he was sewing. Okay, he was getting it done. Find something that makes you happy. Baking pies. Okay. Like my skin is my hobby now. I love going to Ulta, just going up and down the aisle. See, we kind of look at that. I love to shop, which I do. I enjoy it. But kind of my hobby was getting into couponing. It is so fun to go and save 93%. So find something that makes you happy. Small things make me happy, but it could be the big things, but find something, sis. Painting, do something for you. Your self-maintenance, self-care. You need to know the difference because it's different. Okay. My hairdresser's out of town. So the owner of the salon, two of them, she did my hair yesterday, which I'm really happy with. It looks great. But I'll tell you, she's like, wow, your hair is finer than I thought, this and this and that. My Current hairdresser still learning my hair for the last 6 months. It takes time, but your self care feeds your soul, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. Okay, that's your self care. Your self maintenance, going to get your nails done, going to get your wax, going to get your eyebrows done, unless it feeds those other things. You need sisters, so make sure you have a sister circle. And if you don't, I would love to be part of your sister circle. We're actually going to Cancun in November 14th through the 18th. Join us. Don't be out here in this world, girl, because this man gonna work your nerves. Don't be out here alone. You're not alone. And you don't have to have super duper deep conversations, unicorns and rainbows. How do you do that? So yesterday, I'll give you an example. The hairdresser that did my hair, we don't really talk because I'm not her client. But yesterday we were talking about life, and my husband and I had an anniversary. We were talking about that, and you start shifting the conversations. We're women, move it to something like, hey, did you know JC Penney got a sale today? Girl, I got me a doorbuster dress, maxi $30. So I like, shift the conversations. They don't have to be super duper deep and heavy. Last, put on the whole armor, Ephesians 6:11, especially today, because some of y'all going to cookout around in-laws you don't like, his friends that you don't like, he don't like some of your friends, cynical exes, cynical baby mama, cynical sister-in-law, cynical brother-in-law, cynical cousins. I don't know. Sis, put on your armor, be emotionally mature, be so unbothered, and be cute. Okay, y'all married women, y'all don't be raggedy. Okay, married women should not be raggedy because my single friends ain't raggedy, and you shouldn't be raggedy either. Okay, even if you put you a hat on, put you some lipstick, put your little earrings on, be cute. No chip nail polish. Okay, I usually used to polish my nails. I get gel. Be cute. You cute. Be cute. All right, no weapon formed against you shall prosper because the joy of the Lord is your strength. Y'all get out there and have some fun today. All right, and get signed up if you're going to Cancun. Need you to make those deposits. I will see you tomorrow. Consistency is key. Bye, y'all.